glitches and like bugs and shit in games. Also, welcome in, Stone Star. Sometimes stuff will do it, and then other times it just refuses. So, yeah. I don't know. It's nothing like, nothing against trying. I'm just saying, like, it's just what it does. I didn't upgrade last year, so I'm good for next 6 years at least. Yeah, well, I know when I built this one, I wasn't building it with the intention to stream. When I built it just for the intention to be good for like the next like 5-10 years of gaming, based on the types of games and the style of gaming and stuff that I was doing. And then I started streaming and then I started making an avatar and all this other stuff. And I'm like, maybe I need something better. And then obviously it started having issues. I'm like, well, can't do anything about that. Play Project Zomboid now. All right. Let's see. We got, what is it? Brop Farm auction. Trusted partner, Kentucky cattle for over 50 years. I don't know if I've found this before. Hold on, where is it? No, I've definitely never been down there. I guess there's a lot of cows down there. What else they have? It's having on. I guess they'll have like a lot of, not just cows, but probably other shit with it. So yeah, there's that. All right. I'm gonna plonk it back down. I'm just gonna take a break for a moment and sort out what I'm gonna do. See if there's anything I can do about the issues that we've got going on at the moment right now. And yeah, then I'll get back to you guys, because I was hoping that the things that I had changed would have resolved what was going on with Project Zomboid, but I'll just send her to, I'll just take it back out to menu screen just for safety, because I don't want it to like run forwards. But I'll put you guys on Be Right Back and I'll see if I can sort out some issues to keep playing. I think we've resolved the issue for the moment. Project Zomboid will be playable. It's like a fucking refresh rate issue at the moment. So anyway, I can go out and I can play zombies and shit again. I know this is like super discombobulated and stuff, but I took her for a run. I had to load her back in, and where the fuck am I? I had to like run her across the road and stuff, but the point was we could barely walk before, and now she's able to like run and shit again. So the only problem is it's like nearly time for her TV and shit. But I do want to go to like some houses and shit. I was just gonna see if I could put some stuff in the other TV while it's running. I don't think I need to learn cooking. I could learn first aid. Yeah. It's nice being able to kind of like fix the fucking, at least for Zomboid I could fix an issue. The other games I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But at least this is still an option. Do you put that in there? Yeah? Okay, let's, has power, let's play the thing, there we go. Alright, you sit your ass down because TV should start in a moment. This is running. She might get XP from that. We can read a book. So she should get entertainment and stuff because she's like really upset. But she shouldn't be, I don't think she's infected, which is really promising, you know? Venus? Yeah, hold on, Chillin. Also, let me know if you guys have like any issues and stuff. Like, I'm like barely picking up like game audio myself. There we go. All right. The Minty. Yeah, give me a sec. Give her a sec, Chillin. When she gets in there. I'm in the middle of like stress testing a bunch of stuff, Keelan, so changing around is there we go. It doesn't make you happy though. Gives you entertainment, which can at least like reduce boredom and stuff. Keelan, the fuck is this? What are you up to, man? Oh yeah, have you got power back? She's fine. She's not starving. It's not even that red. Also, please don't backseat. It's just testing her cheese. Oh my god, Keelan. Yeah, so for anybody that missed it, anybody that's just fresh in, Monday, Project Zomboid froze. Just completely froze. And I wasn't sure if she's infected. She's got a laceration. And I've got like bites and scratches will get you infected. But yeah, I wasn't really sure if she's infected because I couldn't see and we couldn't do anything to like do anything about it. So we just had to end stream. But tonight we had some serious stuttering going on. And yeah, it was absolutely just maxing out. So I kind of just like paused stream for like 15 minutes or something and like resolve the issue so that we can still play, because I didn't really have like anything else planned for tonight. So it was this or I'm going to bed. That was my night. Also, I should probably put that away. I took the leather coat from a neighboring house because I kind of thought it would protect me while I was out and about. Also, she drank that fucking water already. Jesus. There's a lot of gas cans. Well, the power was on and there was fuel to be had, so I got fuel. I kind of knew where to go for that shit because, as you guys know, last time I had a Project Zomboid world, I made the mistake. I had a hard of hearing girl, and she was basically like my first world of Project Zomboid, right? And I didn't know that you had to turn off the cars or they continue to idle. So yeah, we wasted like 7 cars worth of fuel, which was not ideal. And I'm not making that mistake again if I can. If I've got the fuel from the beginning, if I've got the gas cans from the beginning, I really want a different car because this car can barely fucking drive. But the other thing too is I have done that house. I don't know if I've fully been in there. I think I did the ground floor, but I couldn't get upstairs at the time. There were zombies in that. We've got to come back to that later. Now I'm going into town because if I don't hit the zombie, oh fuck off, love. Get out of the way. Problem resolved. There is a adventure backpack I recall being on one of the zombies that I killed that were in the cluster that I got scratched from. So I'm gonna go see if I can find that backpack because I'd really like it over my trauma bag if I could, you know. Wish there was like a big liquid gas storage barrel, buildable to high construction, metalworking levels. What for? Hold on. You mean like to store the fuel? Is that what you're on about, Keelan? Because I was honestly hoping that there was a way to like transport huge amounts of water. Because I should realistically go around town and steal like the water containers and shit. You know, from like offices and stuff. But last time around I had no real issues with water. I just had a high thirst girl and that was my problem. Nothing does charge the battery though. It's close to dead. I didn't know that. There's a fair few zombies around there. There's probably a house alarm in this. You know, the only thing I wish I had have looked at, because we had to go back when I started this, when I was making her, right? I think some of my settings didn't set, and I wanted it that the zombies would set off house alarms themselves, and I don't think I've got that setting on. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. So it reached a 30 stream streak. Holy fuck, Keelan. I can barely get a 3 stream streak in anybody's. Sweet Jesus, man. Way to go, though. Holy shit. Yeah, so I was down here, I got scratched. Or I got like the cluster of zombies and it froze. I was like, yipe. But they should be down here somewhere. I don't really know if it's 10 clay or trowel. As I said, try not to give too much advice or backseating hints and stuff like that. I don't really want information. I'll ask questions like really obviously. If I've got a question, you'll know. I'll be like, hey, does this do blah kind of thing. But yeah, for the most part, I just kind of want to figure it out. I think they might be in here. It doesn't look like any of these guys have got the backpack, but I thought this is where I saw the adventurer backpack. It could be up in that cluster with the blue haired one. I should also take these to disassemble as well. They don't give you much, I don't think, but fuck it, why not? If she's still alive and I can disassemble something, I might as well keep her amused, you know? Also, that fucking rave emote, Chillin, I never finished mine. For all the time I spent in that stream drawing her, I never ended up animating her. So I ended up working on my avatar instead. Okay. So I saw them over here. They were at the window. So maybe they're further up. We'll go have a look up. That's where everyone has. I haven't really been doing any like recipe stuff. So to fill you in, this, I'm not quite sure exactly what world we are up to, but I'm still relatively speaking new to Project Zomboid. So I got Project Zomboid 2 Christmases ago, and I've been only playing it for about 4 hours a week on like Fridays, right? And I haven't been getting like any, purposely I haven't been getting any advice on like where things are or how to do or how to make stuff or anything like that. So if I haven't done it or made it or seen it or whatever, I probably don't know about it and don't want to necessarily get hinted about it. But oh, one of you guys got a backpack, I know it. What? Oh, leg warmers. I wonder if they're good in winter. Probably. But fuck was I on? Oh, yeah, I've had like a couple of characters that have been like really glitched, right? And I've had like one character that was not able to get carpentry skills like at all, and I had like another one that like I'd get to the point where I was just able to do like carpentry and hot wiring and all that sort of stuff, like car stuff or whatever, and bam, they'd die. I don't really do much with like the cooking or the crafting or the carpentry or really anything. Elbow pads, sweet. We need those. I also kind of like these like color schemes. I might take that hoodie for later. But I'm out here looking for stuff. Yeah, basically, I haven't done... I don't think we've done any building or... Hold on. Let me get back near my car where I've got a little bit of safety. Let me get my back to that. Now, I don't know which way is better. Probably that. Okay, so the most I've done is I've learnt how to alternatively clean bandages with alcohol. Carpentry stuff. Over Christmas, I did make a box. What did I make? I made firewood. I made a... I ain't gonna tell you guys this. I made a storage box, a basic storage box, firewood, and I don't know what the fuck else. Ah, the fucking helicopter. It's the worst place to be for this. Weaponry, miscellaneous. I haven't done none of that. I think we've dabbled a little bit in cooking because I've had to use stuff to open things. Building over Christmas, this last Christmas past, just privately, I did do some very small like barricades and I built a small fence. That was it. That's what I've done. So, yeah. Oh, I don't need this right now because one of these fuckers have got a backpack. I know you have a gun. I could use that while it's noisy. Was it close enough? Techno horse, rainbow spinning cat, helicopter. What's that paracopter? I just think of like the, you know, the helicopter meme. I'm pretty sure I have that on one of my like sound alert things. A duffel bag. I don't super want like all the pistols and shit, but I also did play with guns as well, so that was fun. there's another corpse here. Haven't quite got to. More backpack. Riding boots. Broken garden tool. I don't see who has the adventure backpack. Unless I didn't kill them. I don't... What? Somebody's crawling over here. Hold on. Okay, they're coming over here. I don't see them. So I might not have successfully killed the person that has the adventure backpack, which means they might be down here. Although, if we're going to be attracting zombies, let's go for a little zip then. I've got fuel. We can go to a different fuel station and get fuel. Let's see, she's hot, she's hungry, she's tired. I'd love to make her sleep, but this is not the time. I just want to drive them away. Oops, too far out. There's not a lot of zombies down over this way, so the street. Okay, if they want to come out this way, this is fine. I could probably drive to one of the other ends in a minute. This is fine for a moment. Basically one of the easiest things to build. I've never built anything, I understand. Building menu is new in 42. Big feature in this game. Yeah, I haven't really played like 41. I played like 3 days of 41 just privately with my partner 2 Christmases ago when I first got the game. And the rest has been 42. That's the amount of stuff. Let's take you this way. I'm also keeping an eye out for car parks and shit. Because I want a car. I want a better car than this. I could go this way. This is kind of bringing out the zombies. I could do some bopping, but I just don't know where the dude with the adventure backpack went, you know? I keep saying it's like an adventure backpack, but it's more like I was about to say like an adventure tie. No, it's the adventurer backpack, right? I saw one. Somebody had one. That's right. I can't get to the back seat from here. What else we got here? Sounds like the helicopter's gone though. I don't know if it comes back, but this is fine. It's sort of coming back. We got burgers, some pickups. We got a fuel station down here. I could get fuel down here. Oh, not. Maybe if I get a better car. Holy crackers. Hey, coconut. What are you up to? So your feet? Yeah. I'm glad you caught me at this time, because earlier in the stream we were having a lot of technical difficulties that I was troubleshooting. I guess I don't really mind if they come all the way down here. Let me hide behind this specific car and be like, beep. Come on. Just come down here, because I want that petrol station. And thank you for the follow. This is kind of, I mean, okay, there's going to be like a little hotbed of zombies up in the thick where that green like area is. That's going to be bad. But down here, there we go. This also isn't great. But if they've mostly moved them all down here, this could work. I don't mind if they're down on the road. Like, fuck that noise. What's over here? Oh, there's cars. Oh, there's so many cars. I'm out here. Well, I was out here for an adventure backpack, but damn, I'll take a car. Look at these things. Some of them look good. I gotta remember I don't have hot wiring skills. The character I had over Christmas had hot wiring skills. I'm bringing them all this way. This is fine. Let's bring you guys back down here. I'll slowly move around in a moment. I just want them to kind of catch up to the car and bring them down here. Australia, New Zealand. I'm Australian. It's like 11 PM at night. I'm normally awake at night and asleep during the day. I just had like a kind of shit week of like poor sleep this week, so but there we go. But yeah. Oh, I forgot this thing stalls. Actually, this is not the best car to be doing shit in. But I could get you guys come down here. Come down here, mate. If you just come join the group. Just come down here. It's great. It's fun for the whole family. There's zombies for everyone. Let me go through the dirt area if my car can handle it. This car is pathetic. It's just to make your life miserable. So what, the helicopter? Honestly, I sort of forgot that exists. Because like I said, we had that one life. Oh my god. We had that one life that lasted, like, well, the one world that lasted for so long, right? We got into winter. I experienced my first Zomboid winter. But then the game updated to multiplayer and we had to start again. And yeah, so I'm kind of like readjusting to the beginning of the game where I kind of forget that like TVs do things and power and water and stuff is oh my god. I found a generator. I can't remember if I've got one or if I've got two. Oh my god, if you stall out on this thing, I'm dead. Can you turn? No? I think you guys can all see why I want a different car. I am hoping to get onto the road. If I can just get you down on... There we go. Okay, great job, little car. Let's bring some zombies down over here. And I'll zip over to a fuel station. Actually, have I got a gas can in this car? I don't know. We'll find out in the boot. I want to look at these, I guess. Actually, I don't have to go over to the gas station. Now she's probably hungry. Now, I'm pretty certain I did not bring food. Alright. So, I'm in the market for like a whole new car. Ideally soon. I did not bring fuel. I did not bring food. Oh, I have shit on me. Hold on. And I could be infected, I don't know. So I found some guns, which I don't really need. I don't need the duffel bags, I don't need the holster. They can all go on there. Like under the hood. The car itself isn't that bad. It's just that I haven't really driven one of these like fucking 6-seater things before. And it just can't fucking like do much. Can I wear you on... I don't know if I want it on my leg or my arm. I get bitten on the upper body way more often, but I feel like... left shin. Let's put it on the shin. Ironic because like I have a bite right there, so... Well, not a bite, it's a scratch, but you know. I've got elbow pads. Oh, I had a knee pad on. Hold on. I didn't realize I had that. Yeah, chuck that back on there. Put the elbow pads on because I don't believe I have elbow pads at all. I don't know if you're putting that on. There we go. Alright, so she's got a tiny bit of armor. I'll figure out what to do with that later. Let's see what we got. Cars. Oh, there's keys. Hold on. Vehicle. I don't know if that's this one, but let's... Yeah, I don't think it's this one. No, it's definitely not this one. It's probably like that thing. I'm not like out here to like realistically like hotwire myself a new vehicle, but I was hoping earlier on, holy crap, that's bad. I was hoping earlier on to find a suitable vehicle in the van variety that would be able to move around fast enough that I could kind of zip around and maybe get some stuff early. I've looted the hardware store, I've looted the auto place. That's not bad. Got no fuel, but if I could get a thing, if it's open. It is open. Hold on, have we got any keys in here? No, but there is chips. Hold on. Well, that solves our hunger. Also trying to keep my girl under, I think it's about 80, if I can. Because I made the mistake in the past where I kept feeding them frequently and they ended up being obese, which I didn't see any problem with until they started regularly demanding food all the time, and then that was a problem. Hold on, I gotta be crouching for this. Chevalier Dart, that's probably one of these little things. It's getting super dark. I want to look at that one too, but this is a good van. That's a lot of zombies. Sugar and butter. Well, I was also making her drink oil and eat lard and butter and margarine and stuff, so I mean, there was that. Apart from the engine, that's not too bad. If I could get into... Hang on a second, if this one runs, we could get rid of some zombies. I won't do the whole beep 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 thing, but we could mow some down. Oh, a map. Can I read that? I never find us here, trust me, they're dumber than dog shit. I think I recognize where that is. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that before. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It's a survivor thing. I just never bothered to go to it, because, yeah, I just never bothered. Okay, so this thing's got no fuel. Ooh, it's also got a shit engine. We have a lot of zombies here for the night. I don't want to be on this side. I'm gonna see if the fuel station's more empty. Just asleep. No, I don't really want it on speed limiting thing. Come on. Oh. I could just get my ass across the road. If it's got a fuel pump over there, obviously like a gas can and hose and shit, because for some reason I just decided not to bring one because, you know, I've got 50 at home. But it does look like somewhere I could sleep. So let's turn that off. Looks like a kind of safe. There's a lot of zombies across the road, but I could sleep over here. If I could get in. Please don't have an alarm. No back door? No. Pause move while asleep. I see you, Viking. There's a zombie over there. Did I just break 2 windows? You know what? Okay. I'll give you some pats, Viking. I've nearly finished my coffee. Come on. Okay, no alarm. That's great. I stood on glass though, so my shoes are shit. There's like matchbooks everywhere. There's food. I could sleep in one of these rooms. Oh, shit. The fucking rodents in here scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. Bloody hell. I haven't been so jump scared by such a small creature in such a fucking long time. Ironically, when I am actually spooked, I squeak like a mouse. So I'm really surprised that in that moment, I didn't squeak like a mouse being spooked by a mouse. Give me these because I want them later. I'll go get some water. I don't think. Okay, here's a genuine question for you guys. I have found that when I try to make her sleep in a servo, which is what this is, for anybody that's not Australian, I can't make her lay down and sleep. And my thought process was, can they just not sleep on tiles? Is that all the issue is? Let me know about that, because like here it's saying that she can sleep on the ground, and I know that when you're ridiculously tired you can sleep pretty much anywhere, but I just wanted to know. I kind of don't want to waste the night. I know how tired she is. Oh, is that a skill?